Hello, welcome to News Roundup, where we bring you highlights and key stories. I'm Sharifat Ibrahim. First, the headlines. Governor Ododo charges North Central Development Commission on Ajakuta revival. Governor Ododo hands over airport project to contractors. Arsenal edge Sporting, Bayern stun Madrid as PSG. Atletico take control on UEFA Champions League quarter-finals. Now the news in details. Kogi State Governor Ahmed Usman Ododo has asked the North Central Development Commission to consider the revitalization of the Ajakuta Steel Company as one of the strategic objectives of the regional development agenda. Governor Ododo gave the charge while receiving management of the commission on a courtesy visit to the government house in Lokoja. He urged the commission to work closely with the federal government to revive the steel plant, describing it as a national asset with the potential to position Nigeria as a leading exporter of iron and steel across Africa.
We are blessed with resources that can redefine the economic future of this country. Chief among them is the Ajakuta Steel Company. This is more than a project. It is a national asset with the capacity to transform Nigeria's economy. If Ajakuta works, Nigeria works. Its revival will reduce the cost of construction, make housing more affordable, strengthen our currency, and position Nigeria as a major supplier of iron and steel across Africa.
He expressed appreciation to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for establishing the commission and entrusting it with the responsibility of enhancing regional development.
Thank our father and our leader, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, for establishing this commission. He will continue to stand tall in the story of the North Central as the man who gave us a platform to determine our destiny as a people.
In her opening remarks, Secretary to the Government of Kogi State, Dr. Folashade Ayowade Arike, commended the Commission's leadership for choosing Kogi as part of its engagement tour of the region. Earlier, Chairman of the Commission, Cosmos Akinyor, commended Governor Ododo for his purposeful leadership and commitment to development, noting that Kogi's strategic importance made it imperative for the Commission to seek strong collaborative with the state government.
The governor has, provided a roadmap, a good insight to what we're supposed to do. So we've got the wherewithal, we've got, it's a robust, teamwork. So we are really impressed. That has heightened our impression about the state. Today, he has made elaborate that the state is endowed in natural resources in agriculture, in commerce, and the state is very strategically located. It's a gateway to the north to the south, and it has a lot of potential to offer. On the basis of that, we want to unlock the economic fortunes of the state. Together, collectively, can promote our region and define, our region.
Also speaking, the Managing Director, Chief Executive Officer of the Commission, Cyril Senyol, assured the state government of the Commission's readiness to partner through targeted investments and collaborative initiatives, while also expressing support for efforts aimed at restoring peace and enhancing socio-economic rehabilitation in the face of security challenges.
Kogi State occupies a unique strategic position within Nigeria as the geographical and symbolic confluence seat where rivers Niger and Benue meet. This centrality places Kogi at the heart of national connectivity, trade, and economic integration, making it critical of regional development. We recognize that Kogi State is richly endowed with vast resources, particularly in the areas of mineral deposits.
A major highlight of the visit was the presentation of a copy of the Act establishing the Commission to Governor Ododo by the management, while emphasizing the Commission's strategic importance in deepening stakeholders' understanding of its mandate and operational framework. Moving on, Governor Ahmed Usman Ododo has called on the people of Kogi State to remain united in their support for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu ahead of 2027 general elections. The governor made the appeal during a thank-you tour and project inspection of the ongoing construction of the Palace of Ohimegeigu of Kotun Karafi, where he highlighted the importance of the traditional institution in sustaining governance and policy implementation at all levels of government. The governor emphasized that sustained backing for the president is crucial to consolidating ongoing economic reforms and national development. He commended President Tinubu for what he described as bold and transformative policies, noting that difficult decisions made by the president are already laying a solid foundation for long-term economic growth and stability. Reaffirming his commitment to democratic principles, Governor Ododo declared that there would be no imposition of candidates in the state, stressing that leadership choices must be determined by the people.
From State Assembly to the Federal House of Rep to Senate and even to the governorship, the people will speak. That is where we stand. We are not going to impose anybody. We are not going to subject our people to one person. We will give opportunity for people to assess and recommend whom they want to serve them. I want to assure you, Mr. President have called on the governors to go back to the people, serve your people, because your people will speak for you.
The governor also expressed appreciation to the Ohimege Ego of Kotun Karfi, Seidu Akau Salihu, and the people of the area for their support, particularly in ensuring security along the Kotun Karfi corridor of the Lokoja-Abuja Expressway.
I also want to thank you for making our movement so seamless without fear. The provision of security from Abaji down to Lokoja is something I cannot thank the entire kingdom. Along the road from Lokoja, you see your men, your children, your subjects that are giving us the needed security. They are not sleeping, but we are sleeping. I want to appreciate you for doing that for us.
Meanwhile, the monarch commended the governor's leadership, especially in the areas of security and infrastructure development, and pledged continued support for the state government.
The impact of your governance is felt right here and felt all over the 21 local governments of the state. So we are lucky and proud to have you. Your very proactive and responsive disposition towards the issues of security is top-notch. And I want to thank you for that. Today, what you are seeing is the product of your efforts and commitment. Just like the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, you have demonstrated very considerable love for the traditional institution and for traditional leaders. And on behalf of the entire traditional rulers of Kogi State, I take the liberty of this visit to thank you. I want on their behalf to tell you that they remain committed and they remain resolute to support your policies and programs, especially your very high regard for security of our lives and properties.
The Commissioner for Solid Minerals and Natural Resources, Abubakar Bashir Gegu, also praised Governor Ododo for the alignment between the state and federal government, describing it as key to sustainable development in Kogi State. Also, Governor Ahmed Usman Ododo has handed over the construction of the Zaria International Airport to contractors, marking a significant step in the state infrastructure development agenda. The project was awarded to leading construction firms China Civil Engineering Construction Corporation, CCECC, and Gamji Construction Company, with a mandate to deliver a world-class aviation facility in line with global standards. Dominion Adeonju report.
Represented at the ceremony by the State Commissioner for Transportation, Honorable Victor Atuluku, the governor described the initiative as a people-centered and economically transformative project poised to position Kogi State as a hub for investment, trade, and industrial growth. He emphasized that upon completion, the facility would attract both local and international investment, generate employment across various sectors, and significantly enhance the socio-economic profile of the state. Governor Dodo reaffirmed his administration's commitment to the timely completion of the project, pledging to deploy the necessary human and material resources to meet established timelines.
To convert what we have as the airport on plan, it's designed to concrete realities the people can perceive. For CCECC, it is 36 months, that's 3 years. And for Gamji Nigeria Limited, it's 24 months.
He charged the contractors to work diligently and maintain high standards of quality, professionalism, and strict adherence to project specifications to ensure the project is completed on schedule.
We have engaged to ensure that the technical things that are therein in the design are followed strictly. quality-wise, quantity-wise, and then that this happens within the time frame for both companies.
He also called on the host community and residents of the state to cooperate fully and support the smooth and peaceful execution of the project. I am Dominion Adeyonju.
The news roundup is coming to you on Lugat TV. We'll be back shortly. Stay with us.
In the heart of Nigeria lies a convergence of opportunities, resilience, and unmistakable greatness. Kogi State. Here, leadership is not defined by words, but by actions taken, by systems strengthened, and by lives transformed. Understanding that no development can thrive without peace, the Ododo-led administration has taken bold and decisive actions to secure lives and property. Kogi State witnessed a strategic upgrade of its security architecture with the deployment of 2 advanced HP-20 surveillance drones, providing real-time intelligence across vast and difficult terrains. Hundreds of operational security vehicles were deployed.
We have men that can confront this criminal. I'm very happy with the level of operational successes that they have recorded thus far, and we are not stopping here. We are moving on until we push them out of our land.
We intend to make sure that the forests and the communities of Kogi State once again enjoy peace.
Alhaji Ahmed Usman Dudu has been supportive to our operational engagement within the state. By this initiative, I am confident that His Excellency has reaffirmed his commitment to ensuring consistent support, collaboration, and cooperation with the Nigerian Army.
With this tense situation of security you see perceive, may God Almighty reward you. Sir, the military men demonstrated their professionalism. If not for their effort, nobody would be found here again.
They are doing work, fine. We appreciate them all the time. They are patrol all around.
Because of several clearance operations, I think we're having headway, and God is giving us victory over them. In the last couple of days, is victory all along for us and for our security agencies.
Governor is a proactive governor. He's a silent achiever. As far as security is concerned, he has proffered solution to security issues by ensuring that salaries are being paid on time. And so some serious-minded people have resigned from crime. The only advice I have for the governor is to continue the good work he is doing.
In a historic move, members of the Vigilante Service have been formally integrated into the civil service, professionalizing community security and strengthening trust between the government and the people. As security improved, confidence returned, farms reopened, markets stayed active, and communities live in peace.
Continue to reflect on our achievements, learn from our past, and continue to strive for a more inclusive, prosperous, and more united Kogi State.
Welcome back. Renewed Hope Initiative, a pet project of the First Lady of Nigeria, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, is to distribute 10,000 disposable sanitary pads to schoolgirls across the 21 local government areas of Kogi State. The intervention, which comes under the Flow with Confidence project, is designed to promote menstrual hygiene and support young girls, particularly those in rural communities with no access to sanitary products, so they can stay in school and pursue their aspirations without interruption. Victoria Stephen report.
Speaking at the flag-off ceremony for schoolgirls in Lokoja, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, who was represented by the First Lady of Kogi State and State Coordinator of the Renewed Hope Initiative, Sefinat Ododo, said the initiative was conceived to help young girls maintain proper menstrual hygiene and boost their confidence. She noted that the project targets schoolgirls in rural communities who often face challenges managing menstruation due to lack of access to sanitary products. According to the First Lady, the project will provide beneficiaries with a one-year supply of sanitary pads, ensuring that menstruation does not become a barrier to education.
It is unacceptable that our girls still continue to face serious challenge during their menstrual cycle, especially those in a rural community in Kogi State. At the end of this program, all the states will receive 10,000 parts each through the state First Lady.
The First Lady urged corporate organizations and well-meaning individuals to support the initiative, while also calling on traditional and religious leaders to help monitor the proper distribution of the sanitary items.
To our traditional, religious, and community leaders, we cannot do this without your support. I urge you to monitor this distribution exercise in your communities and ensure to support our guests.
In her remarks, the Kogi State Commissioner for Women Affairs and Social Development, Honorable Acharo Okpanachi, reaffirmed the state government's commitment to programs of the Renewed Hope Initiative aimed at improving the health, dignity and social well-being of women and girls. Victoria Stephen, reporting.
Youth leaders of the All Progressives Congress in Kogi State have declared total support for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and Governor Ahmed Usman Ododo ahead of the 2027 general elections. The declaration was made by APC youth leaders from Ogaminana Central Ward in Adabi local government area during a solidarity visit to the office of the Special Advisor on Media, Ismaila Isa. Dominion Adeonjo, report.
The youth leaders said their visit was to convey their message of loyalty and appreciation to the governor through his media aid. They commended Governor Dodo for supporting people from their community, especially those appointed into positions within his administration. The group pledged that youth and stakeholders in the ward would continue to stand firmly behind the governor as he leads the state. They also assured of what they described as total and unalloyed support for both Governor Ododo and President Tinubu in the 2027 elections. Responding, Ismaila Issa said the youth leaders were selected from all 22 polling units in the ward to strengthen grassroots mobilization. He noted that politics begins at the polling unit level and described the representatives as key to engaging stakeholders and building wider support.
We are assuring him that we'll continue to support His Excellency as he continues to pilot the affairs of our dear state, and that come 2027, our support will be total and unalloyed. That's what we are promising, and we shall deliver 100% by the grace of God. Thank you very much.
He added that the visit was part of efforts to galvanize support for the APC and sustain the party's dominance in the area ahead of the next general elections. I am Dominion Adeonju.
And on sports, the first legs of the UEFA Champions League quarter-finals delivered thrilling encounters across Europe, with Arsenal, Bayern Munich, Paris Saint-Germain and Atletico Madrid all securing crucial advantage ahead of the return fixtures. In Lisbon, Arsenal recorded a hard-fought 1-0 victory over Sporting CP, with Kai Havertz scoring a dramatic late winner to hand the English side a slender first-leg lead. At the Santiago Bernabeu, Bayern Munich stunned Real Madrid with a 2-1 away win. Goals from the German side, including a standout performance from Harry Kane, gave Bayern the edge, although Madrid pulled one back to keep the tie finely balanced heading into the second leg. In Paris, PSG delivered a commanding performance to defeat Liverpool Football Club 2-0. The French champions dominated proceedings and now carry a strong advantage to Anfield, leaving Liverpool with a significant task to overturn the deficit. Meanwhile, at the Camp Nou, Atletico Madrid shocked Barcelona Football Club with a 2-0 victory. The game turned after Barcelona were reduced to 10 men, allowing Atletico to capitalize with goals from Julian Alvarez and Alexander Solot, putting them firmly in control of the tie. With all four ties still open, attention now shifts to the decisive second legs, where Europe's elite clubs will battle for a place in the semi-finals of the competition. And that is on this week's episode of News Roundup. Until next week, I'm Sharifat Ibrahim. Thank you for staying with us.